What's going on, guys? Lone Driver Mike again, bringing you guys another video. Guys, what's up? Guys, before I get into my video, I want to tell you how to support my channel. Watch the ads all the way through. Share my videos, and if you can, click on the links below. Donate. Sign up for Chime. Sign up for some links below. There's some kind of offers. We get a bonus, some kind of money bonus. So anyways, the reason why I'm making this video is because today we're going to talk about DoorDash's new pay model. Now, it came out a few months ago, but they had it to where, so the old model was actually a dollar base pay plus tip, and that was pretty damn bad. So I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty bad. That was pretty horrible. And I mean, you think about it, DoorDash was charging these customers anywhere from, sometimes people had free delivery, but that's more rare. A lot of times, even me as a customer, if I use DoorDash as a delivery service, the fees are kind of crazy. I mean, I understand there's a delivery fee, and then there's taxes and a service fee, that kind of stuff. But I mean, it adds up. You know, DoorDash might charge you anywhere from simply $5 to $10 per delivery. Now, if you subtract out, they say the total is this much, but you know, say, oh, well, the taxes and fees and delivery pay. But if you add all that up, that adds up to like sometimes $5 to $10 per delivery extra on top of the food. So that's kind of a lot. But at the same time, it's like, you know, the driver has to get paid and the company has to get paid. But when you're literally taking out of all the delivery pay and the taxes and fees and service fee, all the fees that DoorDash actually collects, not only that, they actually collect fees from the restaurant too. So when the restaurant signs an agreement with DoorDash, this goes for most platforms, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. If they actually have their tablet to receive orders, let's say from Grubhub or DoorDash or Postmates or Caviar, they actually sign an agreement that they have to give a percentage of the order to the company, DoorDash, Grubhub. So they actually get, so not only does DoorDash and Grubhub and these delivery apps, they collect fees from the customers. It can range anywhere from you know, sometimes you see free, but they still collect service fee and taxes. So that adds up to, you know, close to, you know, $5. So they collect from the customer when they do delivery anywhere from $5 to $10. Sometimes on rare occasions more, depends on how much food it is. Anyways, plus they're charging the customer, sometimes it can be 20 to 30% of the order. And so that's a lot. So DoorDash and Grubhub, so they're collecting all these fees, man, and they're making off every single delivery, they're making a minimum. It has to be at least close to $10 or higher in fees from the customer and from the restaurant. They have to collect a percentage of the order from the restaurant and delivery fees from the customer. Like they collect money from the restaurant and the customer. So they're making decent money off of both the restaurant and the customer, and then they give us a part of that. But when you're giving the drivers $1, that's what DoorDash was doing for the longest time, and no one knew about it, and they didn't really explain it. And when I signed up, when I went with my friend to registration, the new registration, when he signed up a while ago, when they did the new pay model, they're like, oh, it's $1 plus this and that and this and that. But it's bullshit. Because when I did DoorDash for so many years, every time I looked at the delivery pay, it was always $1 plus tip. So now they got in trouble, they got sued. Now they changed it. So now it's a minimum of $3. I've seen recently they changed it to where it was at least $2 or higher. Now it's always $3. Doesn't matter how close, how far. Well, if it's close by, the delivery pay is $3 plus tip, which is much better, I believe. So the base pay of DoorDash is $3. And then say if they're running a bonus, they add on top of the $3. So they don't subtract or use that against the base pay. So they pay the base pay of $3, plus if there's like a bonus pay, they add on top of the $3. So that's not bad. Plus you get your tip still. So now, in my opinion, now DoorDash is finally paying the driver's fare, and you know, it took them long enough. But see, now they dominate the most markets. Grubhub dominates some markets, but DoorDash and Grubhub, they're like neck and neck, man. They're really trying to dominate and be number one. But I personally like Grubhub better. You know, they've been around since 2004, I mean. And they're just a better app. They pay us better. It's, you know, they treat the drivers a little bit better. They have better customer service. You know, I just love Grubhub a lot more. So anyways, yeah, so with DoorDash now, it's $3 base pay plus delivery pay. Or my bad, it's $3 base pay from DoorDash plus bonus pay plus your tips. So now they show the money, like exactly what we're gonna get. But now they changed it to where they had a new update recently to where if it's a big order, like say, I don't know, close to $100 or higher, or like a bigger amount, like 50 or higher, $50 worth of food or more, typically they'll hide, if it's a bigger tip, typically they'll hide the tip. So it'll say like guaranteed $8. So that means that you're guaranteed $8 for that delivery. Like recently I've had a couple times where I dropped it off and it was like, boom, you know, it was like instead of $8, it was like 23 or 24 bucks. $20 instead of just $8. So guys, if you get a DoorDash order and it's like a bigger order, don't be so quick to decline it, because a lot of times there are actually bigger tips on there, but they don't show you the tip. They don't show you basically what I'm trying to say is, if it's a big payout, I would say anything over like $15 payout, they're not going to show that on the app. They're actually going to hide that, and when you drop it off, then it'll reveal that, oh, you made more than the amount. So this usually only happens on big orders. So before you decline the order, look at how many items. If it's like 8 items or higher, or 7, 8 items. Well, it depends on the restaurant too. Like if you get a McDonald's order, 7 items is not worth nothing. But let's say you get a P.F. Chang's, Old Spaghetti Factory, you know, a sit-down restaurant, Chili's, whatever, Denny's. If you get like a lot of items, you know everything's worth at least $10 or higher. So if you get 8 items, 6, 7, 8 items or higher, you know, the order is going to be closer to about $100 worth of food. So 15% of that, 20% tip, that'd be like roughly, you know, a $20 tip or more. It just depends on how generous the customer is. So don't be so quick to decline those orders, because you got to keep your eyes peeled for the big orders. Because if you decline a big order, man, even if it's going kind of far, I think it's worth the gamble, because 9 out of 10 times, at least in my market, if I get a big ass order, I get a big ass payout because I get a good ass tip. So anyways, make sure you keep your eyes peeled on that. So yeah, they will not tell you the tip up front if it's a big ass tip. So keep your eyes peeled for that. DoorDash Pay is now $3 base pay, and you also they add a bonus pay if it's busy. So I think it's good. I'm glad DoorDash is finally doing the right thing. But I think the damage is done now, and a lot of customers are starting to realize, you know, it's like you rip off the drivers. Why am I going to use DoorDash? You know, and a lot of people claim that DoorDash stole tips, and you know, unless you can actually have hard evidence of that, you know, you can't really. But they technically did steal the delivery pay. You know, I mean, you think about it. You know, DoorDash is collecting anywhere from $5 to $10 from the restaurant, and then they could get a percentage off the customer. So I mean, think about it. $10. They're collecting at least $10 worth of. They're collecting for the company, for DoorDash, their profit from the delivery, from usually one delivery. Each freaking delivery, they're making roughly $10. I know they gotta pay employees and all this kind of stuff. I understand that, but still, that's a lot of money just for one delivery. And you imagine how many deliveries in a day, how many deliveries in one day these apps, you know what I'm saying? So they can offer at least $3 or more. It should be closer to $5 per delivery. But I understand we do get tips too and everything. But, you know, I think it should be like at least $5 per delivery. You know, because I understand DoorDash and Grubhub, they have to collect something for themselves, because if they don't, they're going to go out of business. So I totally understand that. But, you know, $3 is I guess, kind of fair. But you got to think about it. We can't expect like $10 to $15 per delivery for delivery pay, because that's all DoorDash and Grubhub usually collects from the customer and the restaurant combined is 10 to 15 bucks, maybe, sometimes more, depends. But yeah, I think that what DoorDash and Grubhub should do is they should be a little bit more fair. Like if, say, they collect, let's say, $20 in fees, right? You know, we should get like 75, just like Uber and Lyft does. Like, they charge the customer the final amount, and then, you know, us drivers, we get 75%, and then Uber and Lyft, they keep about 25%. That's how it should be, you know. And as long as they can make a profit and run their business still, I don't see why that should be a problem. You know, if you collect $10 in fees from the customer and the restaurant, okay, so 75% of that is $7.50 goes to us. $2.50 goes towards DoorDash or Grubhub or Postmate or Caviar or whatever, Uber Eats. You know, because we are doing all the work. You know, all they do is, you know, I'm not trying to bash these companies, but at the same time, it's like, we're doing all the work, man. We got to pick up the order and drop it off. The restaurant, obviously, they're making money from the order, right? Customer pays DoorDash, DoorDash pays the restaurant, but they take out a percentage of the order, of the of what the money is. But these restaurants are making hands over fist over these delivery apps. So they don't need money, right? They're already collecting money. You know, DoorDash is collecting money from the customer and the restaurant. It's automatically, as soon as customer places the order, boom, DoorDash, Grubhub, they get their money. Boom, restaurant gets their money. And then boom, we got to go pick it up and drop it off. And then after that, boom, we get our money. But I think it should be more fair to where we collect at least 75, roughly, I would say 70 to 75% of the actual, all the fees. So say it's a big ass order, like $200 worth of food, and they charge customer, whatever, 20% of that. So that is, what, $80? Oh, I'm bad with math sometimes. So 100, so 20, no, it'd be 40. So $40, so out of a $200 order, they would collect about roughly $40. Some places they charge more. They charge a service fee more than 20%. Sometimes it's less than 20%. But I would say these apps like Grubhub and DoorDash and stuff like that, Postmates, Caviar, they probably charge customer at least 20% of the order. So if you get a $200 order at DoorDash and Grubhub, they're collecting $40 from that. On top of the delivery pay the customer has to pay, let's just say I keep it a low $5, or let's just say $10, flat $10 average. Okay, so Grubhub and DoorDash, they're on average collecting $50 on, like, let's say a $200 order, right? So out of that $50, they can actually pay us $40 of that, man. You know, $50 of that they collect for themselves, and they only offer us $3 to $5 per delivery. I mean, that's you know, I mean, maybe my math is wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But think about it, man. $50. If Uber and Lyft can run off of that, and they collect only 25% of the money, and we drivers keep 75%, I think that's how it should go, man. If you're collecting $50 in fees from the customer and the restaurant as the profit from you know, goes to DoorDash or Grubhub, we should get 75%, which is about $40. We should get $40 goes to us. They should collect 10. Well, I mean, you know, they can keep $20 and I keep 30. That's fine. You know, I'm not a greedy guy. But I mean, I'm just saying, out of $50, you guys offer me $3 to $5. That's kind of low, man. I'm just saying. So anyways, that's how I think it should go. You know, I got kind of off topic, but I'm just telling you how it goes, how these companies collect the money and how much they get per order, because they're collecting money off the customer and the restaurant. So anyways, but yeah, it's more fair now with DoorDash. These companies can pay more, but I understand their bottom line. I understand it's business. But you think about it, you know, they're making money. So, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, thanks for watching my video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, guys, That's it. That's all I've got to say. All right, guys. Peace out and see ya.